Alright, so a couple years ago I was on the hunt for a compact camera. Something that took great photos, easy to carry, preferably that either fit into my pocket or I could carry on a strap crossbody, because I needed a camera to take on vacation and sort of everyday life. And that's when I got the Fuji X100V. And everything was great. Great little camera, nothing bad to say about it for the most part. It's small and lightweight, really easy to use. It has built-in film recipes, which means I didn't even have to edit the photos if I didn't want to, which I ended up not doing most of the time. It has a built-in flash for those retro point and shoot on-camera flash type shots, and I used it for what I wanted it for. I took it with me like almost every day, and when I was traveling as well. It was perfect, but somewhere along the line, I decided I really wanted to downsize my camera gear. I thought I had too much gear, and I think I did what's best for me at the time. And also, even though the X100V is a really cool camera, the video quality wasn't on par with some of my Sony cameras that I use for work, which are the Sony a7S III and the Sony a7 IV, so I ended up selling it. I just couldn't justify having like more than €1,000 stuck on a just for fun camera. And after I sold it, I ended up embarking in this journey of finding something to replace it. And after all of this time, I think I finally found it. With these three things right here: the Sony a7C II, the Viltrox 28mm f4.5, and the Yuanzi SL02. So I used to have a Sony a7 IV as my main work camera for a couple of years, and then I bought the Sony a7S III, which then became my main work camera, and my a7 IV became my B camera, which I ended up just using for photography jobs as well as a second angle for my video work. So I took my B camera, and in an effort to combine that with the X100, I got this, the Sony a7C II. They're pretty much the same camera, except for one has dual car slots, this one doesn't, and this one's smaller and wider, which I prefer. So now I've got the body, I needed a pancake lens. Introducing the Viltrox 28mm f4.5. That sounded like an ad. This video is not sponsored. I have receipts for all these things. This is probably the smallest lens for E-mount. It's probably one of the smallest lenses I've ever seen. This small. Ridiculous. It's literally the size of a lens cap. It's not 35mm, which is my favorite focal length, but it's close enough. I'm willing to compromise. So now all I'm missing is a built-in flash, which I ended up using a lot more than I thought I would in the Fuji, and that's where this little guy comes in. This is the Yuanzi SL02, and there's even a smaller version than this, the 01, which I now think I should have gone for, but it's fine. Even this one's still super small. Granted, it's not as small as having a built-in flash, but it's close enough. Finally, I was just missing getting good straight-out-of-camera JPEGs, which is one of the biggest reasons why a lot of casual people shoot Fuji. And that's where creative looks comes in. It definitely took some time, but there is a better way to get straight-out-of-camera JPEGs on Sony cameras, just like you would on a Fuji. Some people opt to mess with the picture profiles like S-Log and HLG, but I opted not to go that route and went way simpler with the creative look menu. And I found 3 presets that work really well for my applications. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't invent these. I got them from someone on YouTube or Reddit or something, but I don't remember who it is. If I do, or if you guys know, let me know down in the comments and I'll link them in the description. And I've made a video on this, so if you want to go and check that out, it's probably in a card here somewhere, but it's also linked down in the description, and I go over a little bit more in depth and what the settings are for each of these presets. So with all of these parts in place, the small body, the pancake lens, the small flash, and film recipes, I had my own X100 again, which also doubles as a work camera, which is something that my X100 couldn't really keep up with. And when I don't want to use it for work, I can use this for fun. And trust me, it is fun. Now, is this the same as the X100? No, obviously not. Does it also have limitations? Of course. I mean, the lens, you can't do manual focus, you can't adjust the aperture, but it's tiny, it looks cool, and it's also kind of soft, so it feels like you already have a Pro Mist filter on it, which I quite enjoy. It also can't take filters. But even though it does have its limitations, I love this little setup. And for me, having one camera that can do 2 things, and that can do both of those things fairly well, is better than having 2 separate cameras, one dedicated for each of the things. And it's also better for my wallet. So in conclusion, this little setup has been lovely for me for everyday stuff, travel, family photos, like any and everything that's low stress, low pressure, personal projects. So without further ado, here are some photos that I took with this little setup right here. That's it. I hope you guys found some value in this setup for your EDC, travel, street photography setup. I've linked the other video where I go over the creative looks I'm using. It's linked down in the description. Let me know what you think about this little setup. That's it for today. Hope you're doing good. Don't forget to call your grandma. Stay safe.